Don't worry, we're almost there.
Thank you.
I'm terribly sorry, but due to our company's internal matters, I must cancel next week's reservation.
Leave it to me.
My name is Keiichi Sato. I had a small encounter in a rainy street on my way home from school.
Are you okay? Let's rest a bit longer, okay? Yeah, sorry about this.
Huh?
What shall we do?
Is something wrong?
We were out shopping, but she got a little too tired from walking around. We were almost home.
I can carry her back home.
But...
Don't worry, I'm in the kendo club. Don't worry, we're almost there.
Thank you.
15 years since then, and 3 months after taking over the long-established Yukawaya Inn.
I'm terribly sorry, but due to our company's internal matters, I must cancel next week's reservation.
A cancellation for 50 people?
I deeply regret this, but it is due to changes in our company's status.
Wouldn't you say canceling everything at the last minute is a bit too unreasonable?
Well, I see your point, but...
Are you perhaps concerned about my lack of experience?
Well, when it comes to large-scale events, there are risks we must consider. We're just not sure if you can handle it properly. So it might be better to change the venue to a city hotel. I just can't afford to take any risks.
Understood. Well, I hope I see you again some other time.
Goodbye then.
I had only taken over the inn 3 months ago from my father. Such a big loss. In a state of emergency, I froze up and could barely move. And the next day...
Nice to meet you. I'm Yui Takamatsu from Tokidei Technology.
I'm Keiichi Sato. How can I help you today?
I was really looking forward to your famous Taishabu. Honestly, I can't accept how everything was canceled last minute.
Is this about the reservation from the other day?
Yes, it was Mr. Takashima's decision, but he actually had an employee scout the place beforehand and decided to cancel based on their report. I heard they found another good place and secured a reservation there.
Just as I thought. I can't deny my lack of experience.
Sorry, but have we met before? It looks like the button on the uniform of Yukuki Junior High. Sato, are you Keiichi?
Wait, no way.
15 years ago, on a rainy day, by the bench.
Are you... Yui?
I can't believe it. Is it really you, Keiichi?
I never imagined we'd meet again.
I never forgot about that day. The kindness you gave me in the rain. I couldn't forget the warmth of your back.
That day has always been a special memory for me too.
And this meal. I actually came secretly once before.
Really?
I saw the photos on your website and was drawn to the beautiful food. I just had to see it for myself.
I'm so happy to hear you say that. But running this place has been tougher than I thought. And I'm really worried I might ruin Yukawaya, which my father built this far.
That's why I can't accept such the unreasonable decision made by Mr. Takashima. Leave it to me. I'll call Mr. Takashima right now. I can't let such a decision stand.
Yui, this is none of your business.
But it is. As a group company, I can't just overlook such high-handedness. Besides, Yukawaya's food has been highly praised even in famous magazines. Keiichi is trying to preserve tradition while bringing fresh ideas to the table as a young owner.
But you see...
Also, you've overlooked something very important. The traditional kaiseki meals at Yukawaya would be highly appreciated by our overseas clients. Rather than a generic hotel, it's a perfect place for experiencing Japanese culture.
Yui, I understand your point, but when it comes to large-scale deals, a stable management foundation and sufficient track record are necessary. We just needed to make a more reliable choice to provide our clients with more comfort.
True. Experience is important, but can it be the only standard for trust? Keiichi is trying to evolve Yukawaya into a more new and different with a flexibility and initiative that only young owners have. His willingness to embrace change and challenge is exactly what businesses need these days.
There are other places where you can hold a reception. just not to Yukawaya.
I will be reporting this matter to the head office. This unjustified cancellation is a matter of trust for the group.
Ugh, that's...
Thank you so much, Yui.
Now, we can finally eat the Tai Shabu at the inn owned by someone who saved me.
1 week later.
Here is the progress of the group company's collaboration enhancement project.
Excellent results. But there are some challenges that need to be addressed. Yes, it's not easy to bridge the differences in each the group company's approach.
Of course, but I have a suggestion about that. I propose holding a training camp-style mealtime at the long-established Yukawaya Inn.
Yukawaya? That place that had the issue recently?
Yes, I actually visited the place myself the other day to assess their service.
What's this footage?
Please take a look at this. First, about the facilities.
When my grandfather expanded the building, we made sure to prepare facilities for meetings. While preserving tradition, we also prioritize investment in facilities to keep up with the times. I see. This facility seems perfect.
But most importantly, what I'd like you to focus on is a space designed to foster communication.
My grandfather always said, when people gather around the Irori, they start to speak honestly. We've taken that idea and created a space where you can relax and speak honestly. That is a wonderful idea.
Yes, we need a place where we can have honest conversations, not just formal meetings.
But what about Takashima's incident?
I would like to request an investigation into that matter. The cancellation of the reservation was a decision that harmed the overall interest of the group, so we need to confirm the facts.
That cancellation was indeed a bit puzzling. However, there must have been some reason behind Takashima's decision. It's not about pointing fingers at the individual.
Of course, we're not looking to blame anyone. What's important is to share the correct decision-making criteria. Our group is made up of companies with diverse values. To overcome these differences, we need a space where we can face each other honestly.
Everyone, what do you say about leaving the formal meeting room and having a discussion in a relaxed atmosphere? Here, titles and positions don't matter. Let's focus on facing each other as people. Yukawaya isn't just a place to stay, it's a place where people can truly connect and exchange genuine opinions. That is why I'm confident that we can provide the perfect environment for a group like yours with diverse values. I can indeed feel the atmosphere from the video, but has it actually yielded results?
Yes, please take a look at this. It's the survey results from the pilot meeting held at Yukawaya. 85% of participants reported that discussions became more active, and over 70% said they were able to share opinions that they usually can't.
Well, this exceeds my expectations.
Hospitality isn't just about providing services. It's about creating an environment where hearts can open and people can be honest with each other.
I see. There's certainly value here that can't be achieved in a formal meeting room. The retreat at Yukawaya is definitely a proposal worth considering. Let's make the decision here. The next meeting for the group-wide collaboration strengthening project will be held at Yukawaya.
Wait a minute, isn't that a bit premature? Holding this retreat at Yukawaya is indeed appealing, but there's no precedent for it, and there may be risks.
There's no possibility for growth if we fear change. What's important is the results and the value that comes from it. If you're that worried, why not visit Yukawaya yourself?
Or is there another specific reason you can argue against it?
No, I guess it's also important to find out the actual situation on site.
A few days later, this tea is really delicious. Right? It's brewed in the traditional way. They pay close attention, even to the temperature of the water in the teapot. I must say, discussions flow so smoothly here. We're even getting to hear candid opinions from the field that we normally wouldn't be able to hear. The meeting rooms are equipped with the most recent facility, but it cannot imitate the incredibly calming atmosphere of this room. By the way, did you hear? The new product development meeting for Tokide Chemical will also be held here. That's fantastic. Yukawaya's presence is becoming more and more significant.
Keiichi, The group headquarters has officially recognized you as a strategic partner.
What? Really?
From now on, Yukaweya will be designated as the official venue for important meetings and training sessions.
We're fully booked until next month. It looks like my grandfather's vision has been successfully carried into this modern age. And it's all thanks to you, Yui.
The place has modern conference room and the latest equipment, but somehow nothing feels out of place, and it's probably because the warmth of this place has never changed.
I've been struggling for a long time, not being able to decide if I should preserve the tradition or embrace new changes.
Embracing new ideas doesn't mean destroying tradition.
Indeed. In fact, tradition becomes richer when it welcomes innovation.
I feel the same way.
Thanks to you, I've been able to reaffirm that. Thank you so much.
No, I should be the one thanking you. Reuniting with you made me reflect on my own work and its meaning.
Yukaweya is not just an inn. It's a place that connects people and weaves their stories together. I can say that with confidence now.
That's right. The past and the future both live on in this place.
And several months later, Yukaweya is now...
I can't believe how lively this place has become. It's like an entirely different venue.
This new project seems to be moving in a great direction. Yeah, being able to talk face to face really makes a big difference.
Wait, isn't that the voice of the top executives from headquarters?
Ah, Takashima. I'm glad you could make it. This is Mr. James, Vice President of Smith Trading.
This place is amazing. Very Japanese traditional. Smith Trading.
We actually decided to reevaluate your decision on Yukaweya from before.
Yes?
You canceled the reservation simply because the host was too young. But in fact, it was precisely their youthful flexibility that solved many of our problems.
What do you mean?
Lack of coordination between departments, rigid formal meetings that hinder open discussions, and missed opportunities to introduce Japanese culture to international guests. Yukaweya has provided brilliant solutions for all of these issues.
This traditional Japanese atmosphere
is amazing. Even important business negotiations would proceed more smoothly in an environment like this. Please enjoy some matcha.
Thank you. This is real Japanese hospitality.
It seems you had concerns about a young business owner. But what do you think now?
If I may, I'd like to express my thoughts in just a few words.
Go ahead.
I only wanted to protect Tokide Trading's traditional business practices. I feared that shifting to a new practice might damage our long-standing relationships with business partners.
Mr. Takashima, when I inherited this inn, I had the same worries as you. I wondered what tradition meant, what it was that was truly worth preserving. But as I listened to our guests, I realized that it's not the formality that matters. It was the essence that had to be preserved.
Look, there's a misunderstanding here.
Then why did you ignore your junior employee's preliminary report? Strong trust between staff and management, capable of handling large-scale receptions. Although the owner is young, he respects tradition while embracing innovative ideas.
That's...
In other words, you made your decision with a predetermined bias. You justified it as consideration for the company, but in reality, you were simply excluding young talent.
But I just...
And there's actually something even more critical. After canceling Yukaweya's reservation, you immediately booked a luxury hotel in the city, didn't you?
What?
It's a hotel managed by Mr. Takashima's junior from university.
Huh?
You claim to be protecting tradition, but weren't you, in fact, just protecting your own position?
Yes, it's a hotel I'm familiar with, but they offer flexible pricing. So I thought it was the best choice for the company.
That was your unilateral decision.
If I'm being honest, I suppose I was afraid of change.
Your experience and knowledge are truly valuable, but to make the most of them, you also need to listen to young voices like Yui's.
Of course.
You compromise the company's best interest to just protect yourself. I expected better from you. You will be required to submit a formal explanation report by next week. We'll consider this matter settled for now. However, what's important is how you use this experience moving forward. Don't cling to the past, and please learn from it to apply it to the future.
I understand. I will turn this failure into a lesson.
If it's alright with you, we'd like for you to use Yukawaya to serve as a hub for both new and long-standing business relationships.
Yes, a place where we explore new business opportunities within a traditional setting.
Reuniting with Yui has brought fresh energy to Yukawaya. Meanwhile, Mr. Takashima was demoted to the lowest ranked subsidiary in the group.
A renovation project for an aging facility? I can't believe I've been sent to a place like this. What the? What's going on?
Yukawaya was officially designated as Tokide Group's hospitality venue. It established itself as a leading example of the harmony between tradition and innovation in the business world.
I want you both to keep this wonderful place thriving.
Make it shine even brighter, together. Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
Thank you for watching.
Make sure to subscribe for more.